comments were made. And so I definitely want you guys' response to what people had to say. So first we're going to start with Jay Prince. So he had a message for both of you guys after the comments.
He had a message for who?
For you and for you. Both of y'all.
For me? Yeah.
Specifically. Because he added y'all. Core, he said numbers don't lie, haters do. Let their haters say that he's boring and nobody wants to watch him. Sorry to tell you, it's just a select few of you haters. As you can see, there's proof that he has the #1 ratings in any fight on ESPN this year, the top 3 ratings since 2022. And to all of you haters who want to escalate that hate outside of the ring, I'm Shakur's manager and I handle all his business outside of the ring. In other words, Cam and Mase, I will fade all his shots and take all bets.
Yeah, chill, killer. I got this one. I got this one.
All right, go ahead.
I got this one. You gonna take all his fades and take all his shots and you handle everything out the ring. All right. So then we talking to you then, all right? We starting with you. Since you the big homie, we starting with you. That's how it goes around here. I want to just start off by saying you are so lacking self-awareness. Like when you give such a lackluster performance and then you think you can make threats to people because you gave a lackluster performance, pause. You don't have the right to tell me what I should like or to tell Cam what he should like. That's not your place. Like, art is subjective, right? So if art is subjective and I don't like something, you can't really get mad at us because we don't like something. And you're standing there with two Hall of Fame boxers that are constantly letting their hands go. So I think is crazy that Andre Ward let his hands go. Terrence Crawford definitely let his hands go. And then you walk out with these boxers and you don't tell the next guy to let his hands go. This is a lapse of judgment. And I'm going to tell you another thing. When you're dealing with older people, they're the last to know that things have changed. We not your little niggas. Like, the way you talking, I don't get what you mean. We're not your little niggas. Like, for real. All that big homie stuff, that's for little niggas. Little niggas have big homies. We're not little niggas, so we don't even respect big homies. I know Killer doesn't. And for me, I never respected niggas in the streets. That's why I always got the problems I got. Niggas would tell me, Mase, chill. No, chill for what? Who is this nigga? That's how I feel listening to this, man. Like, I want to respect you, but I can't. And I'm going to tell you why. Because if I got a little, like the dudes that raised me, if I was out of pocket, they would tell me I'm out of pocket. They wouldn't let me put them on a crash out mission. They would say, yo, Mase, listen. Mm-hmm. Around here, we don't send niggas to do nothing for us. We don't pay niggas to handle our problems. Mm-hmm. You got to put in your own work around here, Lord, man. That's what you were supposed to tell them. You can't go out here and talk crazy and then send me on a mission. Mm-hmm. Nah, this is where the game got messed up. When young niggas started sending old niggas out, and just because this little ignorant nigga got a few dollars, he make all of you that's supposed to be real run after his mission. This is a problem, Jay Prince. And I'm going to tell you like this. If you're 60 years old and you're trying to be a street nigga, you failed. You failed. I stand. My name is Mase. I stand by this message.
Hey, yo, my man, listen, James. Let me explain something to you, bro. Mase said it exactly. You 60, nigga. You 60. What are you talking about? What are you bro? I lost mad respect for you because I used to have mad respect for you. When you had Shakur with you, when you lined Young Boy NBA up, why the f you got Shakur with you? And this is why he acting like that. This is exactly why he acting like that. Talking about you got Young Boy NBA umbrellas and his keys to his car. Young Boy NBA told y'all niggas either. This is what he said. This is what Young Boy NBA said. WAC 100 was the most disrespectful. Wild disrespectful. I ain't even gonna repeat this 100 said. Mad disrespectful. Drake is beefing with Kendrick Lamar as we speak. I have not heard, this is the first time Drake got into some, and I hear you say to Kendrick Lamar now, Why do you think that you could tell us what we can and cannot say, my nigga? Control your nigga. Control that nigga. Ain't nobody gonna tell a nigga, get the strap, and then we gonna sit there and be like, hey, I think we should shut up. Nah, nigga. This is not 1982, bro. You cannot sit here and tell niggas get the strap and then niggas be quiet. Nobody know that part because I going viral. You bugging. You bugging, James. You bugging, my nigga. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't know what bet you talking about, all that other slang then. Bet it. Whatever bet you talking about, bet it. I don't know what's bet it. Bet it. Because Jay Prince, the way it started, Jay Prince read the numbers from your fight. And he turned the comments off because the comments was going crazy. I read it when I was on the way to work. And he's like the most watched boxing match this year on ESPN. And all the comments, every comment.
ESPN is free.
That's what they said. They said this isn't pay-per-view. They said this ain't pay-per-view. Every comment was talking about it's free. It's like, bro, why would you show the free numbers as part of the cable provider?
Yo, it's Big Ant the Spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and in the end, everybody gets a win. Because right now, this is one of the top trending topics on the internet. One side, you got Donald Trump, the failed assassination attempt. The other side, you got Camron and Mase into it with Jay Prince and Shakur Stevenson. It's all publicity, it's all promo, and it's all bringing the conversation back to the name of the game in this sport. Advertising to go to the next bag, the next situation, or the next date. And I'll tell you like this, just like I predicted last week, when I seen Camron and Mase speak on the fight last Monday, Shakur Stevenson got turned up on Twitter, was going directly at him all over the place for hours, just getting up all active with it. I said, oh, they for sure coming back tomorrow. They finna go in on Shakur. Well, yesterday, I was able to predict as well. Jay Prince jumped out there. After I saw that, I said Cam and Mase are most definitely going to go all the way up there with this tomorrow, as they did. And I had a link in the description where you can watch this in full on the Is What It Is show with Camron, Mase, and Stat Baby, because they did say a lot more. They spoke on it, but I just got to some key highlight parts that they had said and everything like that. Well, I'll tell you like this right here. When it comes to Shakur Stevenson, he most definitely is a great boxer. He do what he got to do to win. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. But on the entertainment side, and when you jump out there and say, hey, I'm the best, they can't see me. When you call out Tank Davis, when you call out Devin Haney, you call out Ryan Garcia and all these other guys in the game, they going to want to see that action. That's just how the fans are. And when it comes to this, get your W and things, but you're going to have to let your hands fly a little bit more. Even Terrence Crawford was telling him that after the fight.
The real I heard Dre say go to the right. I went to the right, he started going left.
Go to the right.
One of y'all said go to the right.
And cut him off with your jab. You wasn't jabbing, bro.
Yeah.
You was just following.
I was trying to get him.
Yeah, but you got to jab your way in. Them body shots hurt me, boy.
I know I had him at a certain time. I started picking the pace up, but it's like he just kept like.
But you wasn't letting your hands go. You was picking the pace up with your movement.
Yeah.
But your hands wasn't, you know what I mean?
It was a certain time I started throwing, boom, 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 boom. I just started touching the thing.
And then I think in the 8th and 9th, he was like, let me start moving.
I was just about to say, just like,
he was pump faking like he was trying to do something, but he started, the first couple rounds, he was sharp. Yeah. And that 3rd, 4th, 5th, he started like kind of,
He was solid though. No cap, he was solid at first.
Because if you let another fighter hang in there too long, not to downplay Hortonyan or nothing like that, he most definitely a soldier, he most definitely active, and he ain't no slouch. But when you let him hang around like that, certain other fighters, they'll come back and take the fight from you. So you gotta let them hands go and take them out. Even though you are fighting for the win, it's other fighters that know how to cut that ring off of things. Well, when it comes to Jay Prince, I already knew that he had ties to Shakur Stevenson. I didn't know his exact role, but as he said, that's his manager. What Jay Prince got to understand, what anybody got to understand. And I think Jay Prince understands this game as well. I don't think Shakur Stevenson sent them to get out there and get at them. He just seen it as, hey, y'all taking shots at my fighters. I keep seeing it all over the blogs. I keep seeing it all over the internet. I hear how they talking. Well, let me jump in here and defend my God, things like that. But when you get on this internet, your age is always gonna come into question. How you look gonna always come into question, and your history gonna always come into question. And that's exactly what they went for right there. So every time you came up online, they gonna talk about that. They gonna say, who you talking to, bro? We not your little niggas, we not your little homies, and things like that. They gotta get theirs out because on their platform, they ain't trying to look like they got punked. They ain't trying to have their opinion being shadowed and told what they can and can't say, because that's what turns this game up. Not to mention, don't nobody want to be told what to do just in general from being a man, but this is what they do. They got to commentate on the sports, give their honest opinions and things like that. I can appreciate boxing in itself as a whole and things like that. So it's certain fights that might not be the best. They might not get a knockout. I can still watch it because I enjoy the sport. I do understand that Shakur is doing what he got to do to win. You go in there trying to just punch it out with everybody without moving around, the stronger guys go win the fight sometimes like that, because that's how you get hit, get knocked out. That's not really the skill set of boxing. But I'll say this, when you pop it, you talk it, you putting that target on your back. Just like he got active on Twitter, coming out there like he wanted to take it to streets to Camron and Mase, that's making them be like, well, hold on, nigga, what you really on right now, nigga? We gonna come on here and we gonna go in on you even more. And that's exactly what they did. And true, those are good numbers for ESPN, no doubt about it, free or not, free. And true, those are good numbers for ESPN, no doubt about it, free or not, people tuning in. But when we talking boxing, this is a pay-per-view dynamic sport in this era of the game. You got to be up on pay-per-view to flex the numbers. That's just how the people gonna look at it. That's just what the real stun is. That's just what the real flex is, because others have already been doing that, and that's the ultimate goal in this thing. Shakur Stevenson most definitely ain't no slouch. But anytime you go online and pop it, they gonna call out the other side of it too. Hey, nah, nigga, you ain't on pay-per-view. What is you flexing about right now? Oh, nah, nigga, they selling these pay-per-views to this many homes. What is you flexing about now? They gonna compare you to the top of the sport. When you pop it like that, you talk like that. At the end of the day, it's all gonna produce results for analytics, for the algorithm, and for the conversation. As I told y'all all time this year, 2024, all capital C's in full effect. Controversy, chaos, conflict, confusion, and confrontation being the main part of the league conversation of the year. Tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, all that. 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.